All right, y'all. Welcome to the One More Can I Say podcast. We're on episode 230. What? 236 of these episodes. I want your host, Tone Kapone. Whoop, whoop to that.
Whoop, whoop.
All right, let's go ahead and introduce you to the other members of the pod. First lady of the pod, only lady of the pod, rocking another hat. Gucci. That's right. Not Zach, it's KeKe. What's up? She fluffy and fine. What up, KeKe?
Hey, what's up?
What's up, KeKe?
Can y'all hear me? Is this thing on? Can they hear me today?
They hear you.
Look, that is y'all fault. Y'all finally gave me a great mic check at the beginning of the show.
Yes, we did.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Finally.
Right.
Yes. Funny man of the pod. Little bro, what up, Zach? Boog, what's happening?
What's up, boss?
Woo-woo.
How you feeling?
I'm good, man.
Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
I'm all
Okay,
right.
then. Let's get it.
Let's go ahead and get
now.
right to it. Well, wait a minute. KeKe said she listened to the pod yesterday. Did you go back to see what the technical difficulties were?
Actually, I forgot about that part. I forgot you tried to silence me in
I
the
did
beginning
not.
of the pod. And but I just happened to look at it on YouTube as I was putting the list title on there. And I said, let me go ahead and watch this and see what all the hype is about. Y'all actually funny. Y'all really made me laugh this morning. So it was a nice watch.
It was a good watch.
It was good.
You made it through.
It was quite hilarious, I will say.
This your first time watching all the way through?
No, I watch us from time to time.
Oh, okay.
You know.
I never watched this all the way through.
Yeah,
I watched like some of it, and I thought it was funny.
it was some parts I was like, okay, they ain't talking about it.
Yeah.
And I fast forwarded us. But
How you gonna fast forward? I wonder how we look fast forward. I'd be like,
but yeah, it was great.
Oh, my gosh. All right, let's get to the show, guys. Man was accused of...
I bet you she fast forward the future part.
Definitely fast forward that part. I didn't
knew
need
you
that.
did.
I didn't need that.
I knew you did.
He got on the soapbox.
But it
about
was funny
future.
at the end of that conversation because you was like, you just don't want to see. You don't want to see. And I'm like, I don't. I'm legally blind when it comes to future. And what another part took me out where I said, I'm going to put my coochie on the table. And then Tone just was like, yes, put your coochie on the table. And then you was like, you going to put your coochie where? It was funny. And then when his man talking about all his towels, y'all just got to watch if y'all ain't watched the last episode. Tone likes a lot of towels at the hotel. I'll let y'all figure out why. It was
I don't
hilarious.
like people coming in and out my room, bro.
Well, we know.
You don't like them to clean up?
Sometimes I'm not messy like that in that hotel.
'Cause he
If
got
it's
a lot of
bad, and
towels.
if it's bad, but usually that first day, I don't know. I don't know, man. I have a lot of stuff in my room, like
We know.
valuables. I had something get stole before.
That's
Well,
probably what
missing.
it is. Have
And
you
that's
used
what
the
it is.
safe?
I did one time, once or twice, but I still think they know how to get in the safe. So I just like, let me just get what I need, extra towels. I use a lot of towels.
We know.
Okay. I ain't mad at you. Go ahead, bro.
It's a lot of towels.
I ain't mad. Go
Moving
ahead.
on. Man accused Chris Brown of hitting him over the head with a bottle of alcohol 3 times, dismisses the lawsuit, according to TMZ. Chris reportedly reached a settlement in a lawsuit filed by the guy Abe, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Abe got some cash, baby.
Yeah.
Abe got that suitcase out. You know what? I'm cool.
Yep.
I know it's gonna be expensive, but he ain't putting Chris Brown in jail. Not right now.
Not right now. It's crazy.
Not right now. Not at this stage of his career.
Okay.
It's got too much earning potential. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it doesn't balance. Now you do make him pay a lot of money. He paid them over there in England $6 million, and he probably paid him a hefty amount. The actual victim a lot of money too. It's gonna cost you, but you're not locking up Chris Brown right now. It just ain't happening.
Yeah.
A lot of payments going out here these days. A lot of people getting paid.
There it is.
Somebody
We need
need
a
to pay
check.
me.
We need a check. I'm
I
about
need
to
to-
fall or
Need a
something.
lawsuit.
It's a lot of lawsuits going out. A lot of people getting, I mean, if you notice, a lot of things that we talked about last week, not talking about this week.
That's true.
A lot of it's disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Has disappeared. All right, let's go ahead. Kodak Black goes off on Dreezy. I guess they had a run-in over the phone. What was happening with this? Let's go. We got audio?
No, I wasn't over the phone.
What was it?
He took her phone.
Oh, he took her phone?
Yeah, listen to the audio.
Okay, let's take a look. All right. Thanks, Zach, for clearing that up. I didn't read.
Boy, guys. You don't remember me? Good. Why you sweating? You okay?
I'm shooting a video. I don't know what's up with people, bro. I don't like that.
What? You shooting a video?
I don't if I'm sweating out the door, man, like you should
I know
know
you
better.
putting in work.
Okay, so you should know better, like just by our song that we did.
Because I said, is you cool?
No, because like that as in like these theories and shit, and how they be playing with now on TV, like on the internet.
Boy, guys, where you going on my phone?
I'm scared of Kodak Black.
Kodak Black was mad that she was filming what he was doing.
No, what
It
happened?
was playful.
Mm-mm.
Right?
No, it wasn't that playful.
Okay, well tell us, because
It
what I
started
saw.
playful, and then they looked for. Okay, so you know how you had that. I gotta set the scene for y'all.
Because
Looked like they were
all I
at-
got is audio.
It looks like they were at a video shoot. Okay,
Mhm.
so she was at a video shoot. Dreezy was there. Don't know why Dreezy was there or whatever. I don't know, but Kodak and Dreezy interacted. Dreezy said, "Hey Kodak, you cool? What's wrong? You sweaty?" Kodak didn't like the fact that she said, "What's wrong? You sweaty?" He was like, "Man, I'm sick of y'all playing me on the internet stuff." So basically, he thought that he was taking it as if she was saying like, "You cool? You sweating?" Like he high, or probably playing off the things that we've heard about. People have been saying Kodak on drugs. So Kodak took that left and just ran with it. And she was like, "Nah, I wasn't saying that. I was just asking, are you cool?" But you can tell she was starting to get uncomfortable because of the way he was acting. And then he was like, yeah. And then he just like, she was like trying to like, get his number. Like they were almost like if you meet somebody and y'all trying to exchange numbers, but he took her phone.
Mm-hmm.
Then he walks off with the phone. And she was like, "Can you go get my phone from Kodak? I don't know what he got going on." So then she walked over there. She ended up getting the phone back from Kodak. Then Kodak was like, "Yeah, it's all good. You beautiful." And then like started trying to like touch her. And then she was just creeped out and started like, you know how you walk away and you try to walk away fast, but then he was following her. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. It was weird. She was like, "Come on, let's go take shots. It's such and such birthday." She's trying to divert this whole situation because it's gotten awkward. And it got awkward when Kodak got mad about her saying, "Is you cool?" So it wasn't a big deal, but it was one of them situations. You can just see the energy in there, and when you watch it, it's like, go on, man, with that. It could have been.
Yeah, we all got them family members like Kodak.
Yeah.
And you don't know what you gonna get when you talk to them, so you kind of avoid them unless you really just trying to play, and then you down for whatever reaction you gonna get. But like I'm scared of him. Like I don't want to be like he not somebody I want to ever be around because you don't know what you look crazy. The drugs, it's just not.
Dreezy looked uncomfortable. I
Yeah.
can't see that she looked scared, but you could tell that she was uncomfortable. Like
Because she didn't get it. She was like,
right, yeah.
I wasn't on that type of time.
And you being weird, and now
Yeah.
you trying to grab all on me. It's just like, go on, man.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all that was.
Nah.
Yeah, leave that dope alone.
Mhm.
Weird.
It's weird.
All right, let's go ahead and keep it moving. I don't have nothing to say. Kodak Black, I mean, he just moves weird, dog. He moves weird. Now, Jeezy talked about something that happened. I didn't even know about that. Jeezy opened up about the verse he recorded for Beyonce's Drunken Love, says Jay-Z removed his verse. All right. I mean, maybe it didn't fit, or he just wanted to be on there with his wife by herself. Let's see.
I don't know if y'all know, I dropped the ball when I wrote my verse for Drunken Love for Beyonce.
Oh, wow.
Because I was on Drunken
I didn't even know
Love.
you was on.
Oh, yeah, your Hov called me. He's like, "I took you off the song, by the way, I'm on there." I was like, I figured that.
Is there a Drunken Love version
I mean,
floating out there?
So, I don't know. Maybe Jeezy didn't write his best verse.
Jeezy said in that interview, Jeezy said that his verse was weak.
His verse was weak.
Yeah, he said it was terrible.
Oh.
He said it was terrible. He said he knew it was terrible. He said, "I dropped the ball on that verse." And then going on in the clip, so he was like, Jay-Z called him and was like, "I took you off, right?" And he said, "Yeah, I know." He knew his verse was weak. He knew he didn't do nothing on that verse.
He was like, yeah.
Right. But he said he made up for it. I guess I didn't see the whole context, but then later he talked about getting on the verse. You remember the Usher Love in this club? And Jeezy was on that. And he said he went crazy on that verse. But he said he was writing like, "I got to snap for this." And then he said that Jay-Z told him, he was like, "You didn't let the song overpower you, swallow you up, basically. Because, you're a trap rapper. And then you rapping about love. You know what I'm saying? You got to make it fit and make sense." And he did excellent on Love in this club. It went, and he was like, "You didn't lose." That's what he said. He said, "You didn't lose yourself within the song." So he didn't lose himself within the Love in this club. He was still Jeezy and it still fit. But like whatever he did on Drunken Love, he was like, "Nah,
That's got to be stressful, though.
that ain't it."
Jay-Z obviously hits you because you got a relationship Jay, hey, I need a verse for my wife for this song. I'm gonna send it to you. That's a pressure. That's still some pressure. Even though you are Jeezy, Jay hitting you for Beyonce is a still, as an artist, you gotta be like, yo. And he probably just.
But you know how bad it had to be for JC to hear it when he pressed play and was like,
nah.
You know what, I'm gonna get on it. But run it back, I'll do it.
Let me do this.
Is terrible.
Which turned out to be the best version, probably anyway.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think he was ever gonna for real be on the song.
What do you mean?
I just think Jay-Z know, like, it's not like that. I feel like Drunken Love was planned how it was supposed to go.
Nah.
I don't know.
Why would he lie about that?
I don't think he's lying. I just think Jay-Z be sending people off sometime, like telling them to do stuff just to do it, like so he can get inspired a little bit. Or
I don't know.
I just feel like Jay-Z knew the whole time he wasn't putting another man on a song about
being drunk in
drunken
love
with
with
his
my
wife.
wife.
I don't see that ever happening. But okay,
I see that point.
I see that's a good point.
I be reaching, don't I?
You reach for
I
the
A little
stars.
bit,
making up
you brought it back though. You circled it back to make it make sense.
I always got
When you add the
conspiracy.
white part, that's
Because
what
when you
makes
hear the song, it ain't a song for Jeezy.
No,
We be all night.
Yeah.
in
it's
love.
a song
Where
for
Jeezy
her.
gonna come in? I'm the third wheel and I got to pay the bills. What do you say?
Right.
Like, what,
I'm the third wheel.
what do you say in that song? Like, because you ain't in love with Beyonce, so you
At
gotta be in
all.
love with somebody else.
Exactly.
Completely.
Yeah, Jay-Z probably heard it and was like,
It seems
this was a good idea in my head, but then when I hear it together, this don't feel good.
Yeah.
Jeezy, no. Nah. I'm
saying it.
going to do the Drunken Love with my girl.
Yeah.
We going to do it. That could have been how it eat too. But it's good. Jeezy doesn't talk a lot. To see him back around talking and just doing what he does, it's cool. You know I'm a Jeezy fan.
Yes, you are. We all are.
We love Jeezy, but Jeezy always talking. Yes, he always were doing an interview. He ain't never turned the interview down.
He got quiet. I may interview Jeezy a few times. I kind of know.
Oh.
You gonna let me have that one?
Okay, all right.
Ooh, don't he? Ooh,
He
don't
get interviewed, but he literally, you see, he said interviewed him. So he talked to you.
Yeah.
He talked to somebody.
Man, he didn't talk a lot. When he had a lot of issues, he probably gave like 5 interviews out in the country.
Oh, you mean like when he talks, he didn't with the Gucci stuff and all that?
Yeah, like Gucci. He doesn't talk. I mean, he does. He has his moments. He
Mm-hmm.
does have his moments where he does his press runs. He out. Then he'll get quiet.
Yeah.
He not like a person that's in everybody's face. What's that face for, KeKe?
Tom Kapone said, "Don't tell him nothing about Jeezy."
You're right, and I
You
apologize.
don't know Jeezy like he know Jeezy.
We
so.
shouldn't
Hey
even.
man,
I shouldn't even be able to speak on this topic because we talking about Jeezy and Jay-Z. So I'm gonna leave that over there.
Yep.
Yep.
You're
Jeezy
right.
and Jay, they're my goats, man.
Whatever happened.
Yep. Whatever you say.
You know, my goats. I ain't gonna talk about Priscilla or Future at all. I'm gonna let y'all have it.
That's who don't do no interviews.
Yes.
ASAP Rocky says he wants him and Rihanna's family to be as big as the Wayans family.
Go ahead. I
If
would
I was
too.
him, yeah.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What the heck? Take a listen.
How many more? I mean, how big is this family gonna get?
We're gonna be like the Wayans family, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, love is beautiful and it's just spreading it, you know?
That's right.
Hell yeah.
I like her a lot, and having sex with her is so much fun, and she don't mind having kids. So let's do this.
That's it.
Man, I'd be giving Brianna as many babies as you want. Good job, ASAP. You doing your thing.
Absolutely.
What can you
What are you
say?
supposed to say to that? I'm done.
Right.
What you gonna tell Rihanna? No.
Because Rihanna might want to be. I mean, obviously, she got to be on board for the big family joint too, as well.
Yes.
And she probably on board for like, look, I'm cool. It's no more Rihanna albums happening.
She would be begging me to stop. No more. Like, no more kids, please. We can't have no more. And I'd be like, please, just one more. Like, it's
Because you know,
Rihanna.
after 4, where do you go?
To 5.
after I give you a 4-piece, Rihanna, where you go?
That's a badass billionaire.
That's a bad billionaire.
That's a bad
You
billionaire.
have as many babies as she allows.
I'm just saying, I'm kind of locked in after 4.
You are, yes.
A 5-piece? I don't care how. 5-piece, even if you hate me, I'm not leaving you alone. If you try to leave me, I'm never leaving you alone.
Because I got 5 babies with you.
5.
Like,
But
what?
you know, I thought 4 was the magic number of not leaving until, didn't Kanye have 4 with Kim?
I think they got 5, right?
They got 4.
West,
I thought they had 4.
They got
Saint,
4. I think they got
Psalm,
4.
Shy. Yeah, I think it's 4.
I think it's 4. Yeah. But they still got up out of there.
They got about it. Kanye,
That's tough.
Kanye talked himself up out of that, though.
Yeah.
When you rich though, you could leave.
That's true.
That's true. It's
You
much
could-
easier.
When you rich,
yeah.
you out of there. You can have
But I'm
any-
just saying, for me, if you get 4 of my kids, I like Offset. I get what's going on with him, but if Offset was really real, he'd pull up on Stefon Diggs and make his life hell. That's what a real crazy baby daddy would do. He ain't real like that.
Pull up on Stefon Diggs.
I'm just saying,
That would not
sometimes you
be-
gotta take an ass whooping.
That would not be
Yeah.
Offset's best
I ain't
interest.
gonna lie to you. If you ready to get your ass beat, see, you gotta scare Stefon. That's what he not ready to do.
Don't do that.
You gotta jump out there and get your ass beat 3-4 times.
Like,
You
Stefon,
ever say,
I'm gonna keep fighting you,
It was
bro.
this dude in college my best friend fought 4 times.
Damn.
I promise you. And it got to the point where he was like, bro, I can't whoop dude ass no more.
Like I don't want to
Hide
fight you
me.
no more.
I don't want to fight him no more. He done fought this dude. He was crazy. And he would fight and lose and be like, all right.
Yeah.
He'd come back 2-3 weeks later, he fight him again. A month later, anytime they would see each other, it would damn near be on site. And he beat him up 4 times.
Jesus.
And then till we was like, hey, we got to avoid this dude. He off. And I don't know how many more ass whoopings he gonna take.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so if Offset just goes so crazy, how are you willing to get your ass beat 3-4 times?
Cause I ain't gonna lie, the braid in my hair, braiding the hair the same as my son, would have sent me over the edge.
I don't know if that was true though.
It looked like it.
That was you
A
don't know.
that is a unique style to be a coincidence.
That was not a unique style, and that was not that unique.
That was not hold on.
You don't know hair. You know how I don't know Jeezy? You don't know hair. Okay? All right? I've had braids. Okay?
He got his lick back.
It wasn't that unique.
Okay.
He could have had it one time and then Diggs had it and then they put the camera together as if they had it at the same time. Or if they copied. I think that was a little manipulated by academics.
Bro, you telling me that hairstyle, pull it up.
You pull it up. Go ahead.
It was the same.
He gonna say you
hairstyle.
pull it up.
They probably got it done by the same lady.
That hairstyle. I've had that hairstyle.
I know, but I'm just saying they probably literally got it done by the same lady. Like Stefon, she probably what's her name? Cardi's probably like, hey, like,
Iverson used to
get
get
your
that
braid lady
hairstyle.
to do the baby hair.
That diamond in it, that's not unique, bro. The little diamond in the middle is not a unique that's not unique. I get what you're saying, the style of it going down, nah. But the diamond right there in the exact same place.
That's not a diamond. Those are called what's the names? Those are called the what's like
Show the pie film.
these you know how they come from the front. I've got those before. Pie fam. Have you seen these?
I don't know. I wear Meek Mill straight backs.
What you think, Ryder? Am I right? Thanks. Ryder says I'm right.
Yeah, it's not unique, Zach. That you would flip out if somebody did that to Noah.
You say it is unique.
You would flip out if somebody did that to your child.
You would flip out.
Yeah, that's very much not just a unique style.
That's not like, oh yeah, everybody just doing it.
Yeah,
Everybody got that. That pattern is crazy.
Yes.
You trying to get you the same person that said them texts from Tyler Perry weren't that bad.
Yeah, we can't trust his meter.
I'm not trusting your meter, bro.
Yeah, Zach, you would not go for that if it was like that.
If you had that situation, you were in the exact same situation.
I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is you don't know that these were done at the same time. It's very manipulated. The images are manipulated.
Zach.
If they need to,
Those are
I
less-
need to see them. I need to see them together at a barbecue. You taking some random. We don't know when. What I'm trying to say is, if he, let's say he had this hairstyle 2 years ago, you don't know when this practice field thing was taken, and you don't know when this was taken.
This
Don't
was
matter.
they pulled it off of when he first got it.
Now the fans definitely messy, and it
You
was
don't
different
know
times.
when. It was
but
two
it don't
different
matter.
times.
It don't matter. If I
Let's say-
leave,
let's-
touch the baby hair.
Let's say
That is a unique
Cut the
hairstyle.
baby
no,
hair.
but what
This
I'm
my
saying,
child.
let's say
No, I'm not.
Well,
I'm not
let's
believing
say Cardi saw this picture and said, I like this braid style. I'm going to get this for my son.
Yep.
You don't do that.
That possibly could have happened.
Yeah.
But to say that they got it done together for
No,
them
I'm
to
not
match,
saying. I'm not saying
is
they
a
got.
reach
I'm
to
not
me.
saying. I'm not saying they got it done in a match. I'm saying that Stefon Diggs. I believe, to be honest with you, I believe Cardi B and Offset's son had the braids first. He saw it and was like, "I'm going to with him," and got the braids right after that. Got it twisted. That is a unique style.
You know what? When you have braids, this is something you do sometimes. This is what you do sometimes. And if you go to certain braiders, and I know because I've had braids, okay?
Okay, there we go with the hair.
I'm just
their
letting
hair.
y'all know. Sometimes.
People be so happy
if
they
you-
can grow their hair tall.
Right. I know because I had braids.
If you
I
go,
got a mustache, so what you talking about?
well, I'm saying you would, and if we were talking about mustaches, I would ask you.
Beards. I got a beard.
If we were talking about beards right now, I would lean
That's
to
right.
you.
Get your lick
So
back
what I'm
up.
trying to say is lean to me on
Tell him
this.
to grow a beard. Tell him to grow a beard.
If let's say, but this is what I'm trying to say. Sometimes, a lot of times when you get braids, especially as guys, you get in the chair and you just say, do what you want. All the time.
Right.
You don't feel like, you be like, whatever.
That's fair.
That's a common thing.
That's a fair.
If the person who braids his son's hair, now messing with the mama, the girl who braid, what's her name hair, Stefon could be like, man, just do whatever. And she end up doing the same style that she doing the son. You know, the little boy ain't asking for a certain style, so they doing whatever. What I'm trying to say is that looks like the same hairstylist probably did those braids.
Right.
But that's probably a unique thing that stylist does.
Well, I gotta go beat the hairstylist.
Does that
up.
make sense what I'm saying?
Let me tell you something. It's different levels of crazy. So you seem very sane. You giving grace from the Lord. Then you come and say that, Stefon went and got the hair. In my mind, if I'm her baby daddy, in my mind, Stefon sat down and got the braids. Then he picked my son up, put my son in his lap, and sat there, held my son while the lady braided their hair. Then they took family photos. This is how my mind worked. I would put all that together just from them two pictures. It would be like, oh my God, he got done. My son calling him daddy. I got to kill everybody. So I'm totally out the way. I don't think don't let no coincidence happen with my kids. Cut my baby hair off. If your new man got braids and our son got braids, then somebody got to get a haircut.
I think the
because
little boy,
now you playing with me.
I think the little boy get his hair braided by the same stylist that
Baby.
now since he be around.
Kill
and
everybody.
I think
If you offset, that right there. I don't care what. And Zach, you can try to sound enlightened all you want to. All right, whatever, bro. Like, stop it. Like, I know if Noah came and had the same cut as your exes, you would be
Man.
like, what? And y'all was into it. And I ain't like, it's a difference. Y'all in a good place or y'all in a place?
Ain't no
they
place.
are in a complete fuckery place.
Ain't no place my kid need to be matching nobody.
Nobody. No, like,
No,
like,
ain't a good place. Nobody.
so. If my son come from the barbershop with a bald head, I got to snap on tone.
Yes.
Yes. And a little beard drew in, yes. Yes, you get some smoke.
Yep.
You come
Yep.
Every ball gotta go.
Yep. Everybody. Kill everybody.
Everybody gotta go, G. Like you,
Yep.
well, you got some, bro.
No, I get it. Don't.
Cause and that's the thing. Like
That's how Zach baby gonna look.
I hate.
I love this picture so much.
That picture is so
If
funny.
your baby come from the barbershop with that yellow hat on,
From the barbershop with a yellow hat on.
you got to kill song. Yes.
Man, when I tell you that picture is hilarious.
Bro, this picture, I'm getting it on T-shirts. These the next pod T-shirts, y'all. Shout out to Kathy, one of the pod fam. She made those.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Kathy. We appreciate
funny.
you. So,
But
for
yeah.
sure. Oh man. Oh, who is this? We got her stepdad getting ready to talk right now.
Who's stepdaddy?
Now, I'm not the type of man to move in malicious ways, and I am too grown to play childish games. But if you're talking crazy out your face up on the stage and disrespect me on the stage, expect me on the stage. Jokers dish shit out.
Ooh, when I say hip, you say hop, hip, hop. Well, them bars was weak.
Yes.
Will Smith, that is KeKe's stepdad. She loves Will Smith.
I said my stepdaddy. I love Will Smith.
You
I
love
take
him.
Will Smith down.
You love him, man. A brother, uncle, whatever you want to call him, but in your mind, he's related to you some type of way. Will Smith seemingly takes aim at Chris Rock at the infamous Oscar slap in the new freestyle.
Oh God.
Like,
Oh Lord.
Oh, now, but you hit what's them bars one more time? Let me hit it. Let me hear that, Will. Let me hear that one more time, Will.
Okay, all right, running it back. Pop fam, Will Smith.
Now I'm not the type of man to move in malicious ways, and I am too grown to play childish games. But if you talking crazy out your face up on the stage and disrespect me on the stage, expect me on the stage. Jokers dish it out.
Expect him on the stage.
Period. Y'all don't want to see Big Willie style on the stage.
So he talking about the
You
Chris
can't
Rock
slap Chris Rock, though. You curse at Chris Rock. You curse at Chris Rock. You don't slap him.
Especially not in the middle of the
Because
Oscars.
he big. That's a very big dude. Will Smith is a tall dude. Chris Rock is a regular sized guy.
Doing his
that ain't
job.
right.
No, Chris
You
Rock
curse
was,
at him. You
Chris
punk him.
Rock was at work doing his job.
Okay, we're not gonna get upset about this again.
Zach
Guys.
gets
This happened years
mad.
That
ago.
makes me so mad.
Will has changed his life.
No,
he
he's
talked
not.
to the lady. He did an album with Kurt Franklin. He's changed.
Well, if he's changed, why he's sitting here rapping about it? Talking about expect me if you disrespect me on the stage, expect me on the stage. You know what I hate more than the fact that you smack Chris Rock is the fact that you rhyme the same damn word 3 times. That's how whack your rapping is. You rhyme the same
He acts
word.
better than he raps.
Yes, he said stage 3 times. Play it back.
No,
he
we
said
don't
stage,
need it
again.
stage,
No.
stage.
No.
If those are all 3 of your rhymes, and you didn't use the word differently, you know how you use like sometimes the word means something else
right.
and you use
You
it like
coulda
that.
said stage, page.
Yeah, he said the same thing.
He
If you
didn't get
disrespect
King
me on
Louis
the
to rap for
stage,
him.
You can catch a fade.
you can
know what I'm
expect
saying?
me on the stage.
Get Herb to help you.
Yeah, who?
Get Herb to write for you. Get King Louis to come write for you. Get one of these great Chicago rappers that can write for you.
Let me
Will,
tell you
don't
something.
write anything else.
Yes.
Get out the booth.
Don't write
Put the
anything
booth
else.
down.
Get out the
Get out the booth. Put the headphones up and pick up a script and get on TV. Get
That's
on a
what
movie.
that, honestly.
That-
Go be a.
Rap is
Honestly, why
over.
Will Smith why isn't Will Smith made it to Marvel? To be honest with you, that's odd. They hating on him a bit. I think Will Smith 100% could be at Marvel. I don't know where.
Why
I
is
don't know
Marvel
who.
the prize?
Because I just think Will's a great action superhero.
That
action
man got
hero.
nominated for an Oscar. He don't need to be in Marvel.
Wait a minute. Now hold on.
He don't.
Are you trying to
Why-
say the people that act in the Marvel movies aren't great actors?
No, they are amazing actors,
Thank
but
you.
that's just not the bar. Like, as an actor, I don't think like because you in Marvel that make you. He Will Smith.
No, I'm saying I'm talking about action Will Smith.
Now I gotta protect Will. 'Cause
Okay, why?
Will don't need to do anything else. Anything else.
I know he don't.
And he's still Will Smith.
Exactly.
So that's
But
it.
you don't want to see him act anymore?
Yeah, but he don't need to be in Marvel.
Why not?
'Cause
He's
he
a
don't.
good action hero.
We don't want to see it.
Will Smith being
And I know you
when
acting.
Will Smith is in action is believable.
You know who I want to see in Marvel? Tom Capone.
Who could he
I
play?
want to see Tom Capone in Marvel. Who can he play?
I'm here.
Tom Capone. What you mean?
All right, man, here we go.
It was a Chris Falls Chicago night. Tone Capone walks down Michigan Avenue.
Come on.
And he just walking in a peacoat.
He had towels from the hotel in his backpack. In a
Listening,
Bulls jersey.
listening to Will Smith. If you expect him on the stage, disrespect him on the stage, expect him on the stage. Man, if you don't get them bars out of here,
Right.
them $2 bars.
Oh, that is.
Will, the last rap stuff I have seen from Will has been terrible.
Okay.
Did you see the
guys.
freestyle he did? He was like, do you remember the freestyle?
I was so
Tom,
mad.
You have to see the freestyle.
No, I've seen it though.
When he was growling, he said,
I saw it.
Leave
you know I'm
Will
coming.
alone.
I don't like seeing Will do that. I don't like the rapping. I get because it's an outlet. This is where you came into the game as a rapper. You can't take nothing from the Fresh Prince. That's the summertime a Chicago person produced it. You gotta love that, but nah, don't rap no more.
See me on the stage.
That's what he kept saying. He was,
KeKe, what if you was in the booth, you in the studio, you in the stew while they recording?
Be on the stage like, go Will, go Big Willie. You
No,
see
you
me?
would. KeKe be like, ooh, baby.
disrespect me on the stage, expect me on the stage.
She be like, Will, you don't want to try that again?
Yeah. You ain't got nothing else to rhyme other than stage. Look, page, age, laid, fake, raid. It's so many other words, Will, you can use other than stage. You just want to keep using stage.
Don't do that one.
Don't do that one.
No, I'm a ride with Will. Whatever Will says, I'm bad.
Go to dictionary.com and write it. Type in stage. Those are all the words that rhyme with it.
Y'all wrong. You been his biggest hater.
He is a hater.
I don't like the fact he smacked Chris Rock. That bothered me.
Oh God.
I know it did. You was sticking up for regular sized men across America.
Yeah, regular sized men. I think regular sized men who are out of line should get their ass whooped. But regular sized men who doing their job, leave them alone.
Okay, fair enough.
He
fair
apologized.
enough. Oh my gosh, boy!
Well, now you want to rap about it with them weak ass balls.
LeBron James is running it back. He's exercising his $52.6 million player option for the 2025-26 season. Some reports are saying Savannah also wants him to retire after this season. Me and Zach talked about this yesterday. I don't think LeBron James is going to be a Laker. I don't think by the entire season. I think he signed it. They gave him his money. He wasn't going to leave 52 bands on the table, M's on the table, 52 M's on the table. But he's gone.
Where you going?
There was a lot of interesting trades out. They were saying a possibility, maybe New York, maybe back to Cleveland, maybe to Dallas, maybe to Golden State.
So, do you think the other teams be excited when they hear this? So they be like, "Oh, no, please don't bring him here." Like, how do you think the other teams?
I think they know. I think everybody knows. I think when we hear it in sports, there's very few times that it's the teams don't know. Everybody like,
No. But how do they feel about it? Like, if you're on a team and they say LeBron coming to New York, is New York excited, or are they like, "Ugh, here we go"?
Everybody excited.
Oh, okay, good.
I think everybody's excited. You want to have LeBron James because there's this thing
because I feel like how you get what I'm saying. Like it's like
everybody ain't
because
excited.
now I can't be who I feel like I could be because LeBron here. It's
now
now
it's LeBron. It's LeBron's show, and LeBron stay. Whether I stay or go is up to him.
Now ask them.
Wow.
No. Ask this. This is the thing why people love playing with LeBron. This is the thing. I didn't know about it. One of my friends that played in the NBA said, you want to play on teams with LeBron, especially if let's say you're a bench player. You're a bench player, you're going to get your time. Your time is your time, whatever it's going to be. But when a player like LeBron comes, they had this thing at the end of the season where they get rev shares. So if you got LeBron James on your team and he sold and the merchandise went up, it's going to go up, you're going to get a check that comes outside of your contract for just the jerseys and rev share part. So they were like people that like play with people like LeBron and Luka and all these super popular players. They get the same check as the main player. Everybody split it.
You're excited because you become he got Tristan Thompson $200 million to get rebounds.
Right.
That would never happen if he didn't play with.
I think Iman talked about that too.
Yeah, if you didn't play with LeBron James, you ain't gonna make that much money, especially Tristan Thompson.
Right.
But he was on that Cleveland team as a starter, so it shot him up to a whole nother.
Yeah, but he gonna make sure LeBron make sure people get. If you not,
but also
get paid.
It's another side to it.
That's what I'm like.
The other side is if he don't want you there,
are you out?
Dwight Howard, he said LeBron got him up out of there.
That's okay. That happens.
So I guess what I'm saying is when he's coming.
Yeah.
First of all, I think that you're wondering, am I getting ready to get traded for him? Am I gonna fit into the LeBron world? I think what Tony's referring to, I think is once the team is set, you made the roster and you going, of course you happy. But just you asked about hearing about it, I'm pretty sure you nervous.
Right.
Like what's
I don't give a shit. I'm in the NBA. I like the thing of it. I never understand. I don't give a shit. I'm rich. I don't care where I play at. No way. But people talk about playing in Utah, Oklahoma City, Orlando, San Antonio. I wouldn't give a shit. I'm rich, and I'm never going to be there but 41 days out the year. The games is 82. I'm going to be there 41 weeks, whatever it is.
41 weeks is a lot of time.
I don't give a shit. You can make anything cool when you're rich. It's different.
No, I don't know, Tom.
You can't tell me. Let's say, out of all the cities in America,
he don't like to share streets.
I would not want to live. I would not. Out of all of the places in the NBA, there's two places I probably wouldn't want to live, and that's San Antonio. No shade to San Antonio, or or goddamn Utah. But I kind of like Utah because I went there for the All-Star game. It's not bad. But I'm going to tell you this.
That was All-Star Utah. It wasn't
Yeah,
regular
it
Utah.
wasn't normal. But as far as like on some like scenery, some of the best air, it's different. It was
The best
air. I know
right.
it was crazy. But anyway, any place is better when you rich.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I wouldn't know. Very poor.
No.
I have no idea.
Okay, no, I can make it better for you.
Please.
Is it living in the South suburbs better when you have money or when you was working at KFC? Do you see what I'm saying?
I live in the same area, bro.
But you live in the same area, but you definitely not living in the same space. You got your own crib. It's better.
KeKe looked at, she said, ain't much change.
KeKe ain't much.
I just work more hours. You know what I'm saying?
I work a little harder, and I ain't got GMK tatted no more. I lost my dogs. I lost my dogs.
She lost her friends. I ain't got my homies no more. What's the name of y'all crew from KFC?
Oh, GMK, baby. GMK. Shout out Greg and Michi.
She like, I sure do miss GMK.
I do. I really do. But you
know what I'm saying? Like living in even in
it ain't even the living part for me. This is what my little message to yourself was trying to get to, because I don't know nothing about sports. But my first thought went to, if I'm the star of this team and y'all call and tell me that LeBron is coming here, what does that mean for me as the star of the team? And I felt like other men in the NBA will probably be wondering that, because it's LeBron's world when he comes there.
Facts.
That was what I was asking. So I get you saying it's definitely two sides of it, because I've talked to a basketball player before who played with LeBron, and he was like, my career was all right, but I played with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? That's a great thing. That's an accomplishment, you know. But to a superstar, another superstar, they might not feel that way, because now their world is getting turned. Now they got to move out the big locker room. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that. But that's just me.
There's a lot of players who didn't. Kyrie Irving didn't like it.
Yeah.
And won a championship, hit the shot and everything. Still wasn't enough for him.
See?
He gonna like it this time.
If he go to Dallas, he gonna like it this time. He understood after LeBron left. He was like, I should have made it work with you.
I tripped.
Yeah.
I tweaked.
When Michael Jordan going on that show?
That's NBC when they start NBC.
That's
the new
this
season. They haven't started NBC yet.
Now y'all gonna have me watching the where it come on? What channel?
Mike is gonna come in hot.
Now I wonder, are we
Mike
gonna
is
get?
coming in hot.
I'm gonna actually watch
Are we gonna
that.
get the Mike that we know talk trash, or are we gonna get, hi guys, I gotta sell Jordans to everyone, Mike? Which Mike we gonna
Too
get?
competitive.
I
Too
want Mike
competitive
that's
of
gonna
a
talk
human
that
being.
talk.
He not gonna come in and want to be a half-ass broadcaster. That's like all celebrities. They watch everything. He probably like, they think I'm gonna come in here and just be like, because that don't work anymore.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear that.
He been watching Charles and Shaq and them, so he like, I got to get mine off.
Thank you.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it, because I just feel like all the other men around him are gonna be like, whatever you say,
It's not even gonna be a debate show no more.
Yeah, it's gonna be whatever Michael thinks.
It's gonna be Mike sitting there, everybody gonna get their opinion, and then Mike gonna talk, and everybody gonna be like,
Yeah, it's like if you had Jay-Z in a room arguing with rappers, like everybody gonna be like, whatever Hov say, you know what I'm saying? Tone.
You have to. That's good TV.
Tony, you know you be capping on this podcast.
Well, that was the biggest one I've heard in a long time.
I'm lying. I'll be in there listening like whatever Jay said.
Exactly.
Whatever I be. If Will Smith was sitting right here, I'd be like, bro, I love your raps.
Yeah, this one here too. Yes. They all like rappers.
Will.
Yes.
The stage 3 times.
You killed him with that.
I saw the stage twice.
I didn't see the third one coming though. You ain't have to do that thing, Will.
That is him. Yes.
was changed so
That
quick.
is, yep.
Low key, Chris Rock deserved it.
Yep. I would have smacked him too. That's him. Yep.
Like then Chris Rock get in here. It's just crazy how Will did you.
We all do that, by the way. Yeah.
Oh my! The funniest thing I'm gonna tell you, I knew Zach was wishy-washy. I was like, I said Rick Ross coming in here. I was like, all right, because I hate Rick. Rick stole somebody's whole persona. How you gonna be? Bruh, I'm gonna tell him. Rick Ross got in here. Zach was in here. What up, Ross?
I love
Maybach
Yeah, I love Wingstop. He was smiling. Mm-hmm.
Man got so happy. Rick, I ain't even mad he stole the name no more. He was so cool. He was so nice. I said, man. And I was thinking, am I going to start some stuff? I'm going to be cool. You know what? I'm gonna be cool. There ain't no reason to.
I told you. I said Rick is one of
He
the
didn't
coolest
dodge no
celebrities.
questions. He was cool.
He one of the coolest celebrities I've ever interviewed.
So I was
Yeah.
like, yeah,
It's hard for you to bring up some mess with Rick Ross.
I got to stop this fake hate for him.
I gotta change.
All right,
I
what we
should
got
be
for Little
ashamed.
Scrappy, y'all? Take a listen.
There's a lot of women out there that they go overboard. Like, they got money and stuff, but they just want more money. They're greedy. There's a lot of men out there that want spousal support and child support and stuff like that. Like, I really hate it for men. I really, like, if you a man doing that, like, now I ain't saying, like, if the judge granted you that, like, that's cool. You ain't got no, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about actually go for it. You actually a man and you're going for that type of support.
Yeah, all of that support stuff, I still say need to be looked at and asking spousal support and child support. I don't know, man. Because I feel like, one, if you're a guy, you're supposed to pay your girl some child support just for her time because she got them every day. That's a fee. That's a fee in itself. Just because you ain't got to get up early, you ain't got to drive nobody to school, you don't got to worry about when they come home with tests and crying, and you get a lot, you get a lot of days off as a part-time dad. That's where you got to at least give your person, your ex, some money for that. And then you got to be able to take care of the stuff that you're supposed to split, doctor bills, glasses, school supplies, and that stuff. The spousal support, I that you had to ask Zach about that.
Yeah.
I don't got braids.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah,
What
because
about it?
Zach is the only one that pays some spousal support.
Yeah, that's the only
we
one.
know your spouse got to work just like you, and I'm gonna.
I
get you out of
honestly
here if I
never
gotta
seen a
pay
woman
you.
that don't work.
So
I'm in front of one that works all the time. So
Yeah.
I'm
with you.
I mean, Zach said this before on this pod. I heard somebody else repeat it. If a woman if you have to get her stuff to her to be around you or give her stuff to have her stay around, she don't like you. She don't like you. So, but back to the spousal support. I mean, Zach, how you feel about that?
What about it? Do I have to pay spousal support? I'm not paying no spousal support.
No, but like, what are your thoughts on spousal support? You're
I
the
thought
only
you
one
were.
who's-
I mean, for men asking for it,
Anybody.
I think it's weak. Spousal support, like you could, I think it's okay for a certain amount of time. You know what I'm saying?
Fair.
I do, because women give up a lot when dealing with kids and taking care of a household. But I think there's a time limit to it. Like, I don't think sometimes they be like until the person remarries, or that just gives them an incentive not to do nothing and just live off me forever because they got accustomed to this lifestyle. Well, Chris Rock has a joke that he said on Bigger and Blacker, one of his specials, where he said, well, the man got accustomed to some stuff too. He said, I got accustomed to sleeping with you 4 times a week. So do I get that booty every time? You know what I'm saying? Until you get somebody else? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's things I was accustomed to within the relationship just like you. So why do only what you were accustomed to gets to be carried out? So I think it should be based off how long you guys were married, and there should be some equation that actually makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If she hasn't worked in 20, 30 years, she should get it longer. But if y'all was married 2 years, take this 2 months and go on about your business.
Man, I'm giving you the credit. In that whole thing, I always feel like it's easier to get somebody a little whip, give him a car, give him a crib, and God bless you. On your, you got a whole crib and you got a car. You got a adult starter pack. Good luck out here.
No, but it's much easier. Also, it is much easier to get a job when you're working than it is to come off the bench. Like, if you ain't worked in a long time and then all of a sudden you got to go back into the field and you don't know where, you ain't really had no skills, you don't know where to go.
Do you know how to drive a car? I'm just asking.
It's called Uber.
There's a lot of ways.
Did y'all see in China
What?
where it's a new law where women ain't getting half of the dude stuff, the husband stuff, if they file for divorce?
I ain't seen
So,
that.
like, if she filed for divorce, then it is what it is. You gone. In China, they started that. I think they need to bring that to the U.S.
No.
No.
You think KeKe not giving up half or nothing?
No, sure ain't.
She ain't
But
giving
that's
up
what he was
half.
saying. You ain't got to. That was the rule. You ain't got to give it up no
I
more.
don't think giving up. To have stuff like people that any fool that falls for let's get married in Los Angeles, you deserve what you got, gang. It's not a secret anymore.
Nope.
It's not a secret. She's like, I just really want to get married in Los Angeles. Like,
Right.
All you do? That red flag.
red flag, ding,
ding.
ding.
Yep.
We get married in Gary, Indiana.
Period.
God, right here, you see Miller? You see the Miller Beach right here? It's beautiful. I got a venue right here. They'll let you have
Right
everything.
here. We get married in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
serious?
Somewhere in the Midwest. That where the rules are comfortable.
Yes.
That West and South and East is a little different. Let's get to this. Would you be okay with your girl taking the infamous meet and greet photo with Chris Brown? You better do your big one. You better do your big one, sis. You better get him to take you home with you and be that girl, because it's over with.
I'm going to let you know. I hope that night is worth it. He might beat you, but he going to bring you back. You coming home.
Oh.
And when you come home, your stuff going to be outside, because I ain't playing with you. Talk about you going to pay this $1,000 to go lay up with Chris Brown. Man, you got me messed up. I ain't going.
Come on, man.
I ain't going.
What? It's just a photo.
You don't believe that.
I do believe that.
You don't believe that.
It's just a photo, guys.
You don't believe that. Would you allow, let's say, any woman, Lotto, any of these super bad, shapely women having these meet and greet joints where dudes, they gonna put their ass on you, whatever. Would you be okay with that?
I would be okay with Nia Long, Halle Berry, Nicki Minaj, that caliber of woman. My man could take a picture. I would,
because you know he don't have a chance.
Don't have a chance in hell. I would take the picture. I would be like, come on, babe, do your big one. Like, I think it's like these are once in a lifetime opportunities.
Dudes date down.
That's why I said Nia Long, Nicki Minaj.
Because Chris is knocking down.
I know,
He has
know.
all those women. They paying that $1,000 because they know they really kind of got a legit shot.
I know.
If you're a super bad chick and you like you don't want to cut through the, like, I'm not finna worry about trying to meet. I'm just gonna pay this $1,000 because I know when he see me,
Yep.
it's over.
And some chicks that know that. And then Chris got a whole signal that he runs. See, the line is running through.
Yeah.
But he got a signal to his homeboy that he run. It might just be hit the hat or something. And the homeboy swoops in and be like, we got the little after party. Chris said he wants you to stay back. Do. Then it's a wrap. You know Chris got a symbol. He look over and be like,
Right.
yep. That means she coming with me.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And he ain't gonna say nothing.
He gonna take the picture regular.
Hey. And she gonna go on and you'll never know.
Homie that got the number already.
Homie got the number. Got everything lined up for her.
She good. She got a band. She'll be backstage.
Yeah. She got the band. It's somebody watching the pictures.
That's it. Dudes date down. And we know that. That's why men don't want, like.
I think he got Karuchi out of Nordstrom or something.
Yeah. Clean out of Nordstrom. Yeah.
He did. When shopping was like, what is this?
You ain't going nowhere.
I got you.
Yeah.
Y'all talking about, can your girl go to the Chris Brown?
Hell no.
Hell
Meet
no.
and greet, no.
Crazy.
All right, what's the worst sign to date?
I don't know signs that well.
I say
I don't be knowing.
Scorpio and Geminis.
I'm going to say Scorpio.
I had a Scorpio. She had no limit to where she'd go.
So Tyrese Cooley.
Because she was so damn sexual. She was like, Zachary. She was like, are you ready for me? I was like, what? She was like, I'll do anything to fulfill your needs.
Oh, God. Why are you like this, bro? Oh. Why are you like this?
Just say it in regular.
The fact that this fool mind with the Tyrese song, and he still knew the words. Everything. That was his joint.
Yeah.
That is so funny.
What's that? What's the call? Signs of love making?
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what that was.
She had a Scorpio.
He's snap with that hand. He snap with that little one too right there. Oh.
She had no limit to where she go.
Oh,
yeah.
y'all are ridiculous. That is like, yeah, man. Yeah, he came with that. That's another real one. That's another real one.
Tyrese went crazy
That's
on that
that's
song.
another song based off real life. We got that one and we got DMX. Those they was two on point.
Funny, bro.
Yeah, that's just on point. You know he told the truth. Because he put in the song. That's how you know he thought about it. He said,
Jesus.
All right, man. Final thoughts, y'all.
What B. Simone say? Jesus. Jesus.
What happened?
I just was saying Jesus because y'all crazy.
All right, man. Final thoughts.
See y'all tomorrow. Same time, same place.
What was the last part?
Same time, same place.
Okay, all right.
That's it.
Y'all know I'm deaf. You got to talk up. Zach.
All
final
right,
thought.
then. My final thought is we got to go.
Oh, you gonna start making tone with headphones on the pod? So you can hear.
I hate them. I hate them.
What you say?
You cannot hear.
Huh?
That's why he was answering that basketball question so random. I'm like, so when LeBron go to their team, he like, but if you live in California, like what? You ain't heard shit I said.
I did.
Cause KeKe, if you live in Cali, that's it. Like, what is that? Y'all forgive him. He couldn't hear me, y'all. So
Yeah, I went the whole other way on that one. My bad. My bad.
Y'all crazy.
I be in and out of the pod because I'm trying to keep us on time. I'm looking at what's the next topic.
Yeah.
What's going on
It's a
back
lot.
here?
You working, baby. You working.
It's a lot going on. Y'all back there eating salad, backing up, answering Instagram. All right, with that being said, what more can we say?